May the 9th, 2010, the Victory Parade in Moscow. Exactly 15 years ago, the world was marking the 65th anniversary of the end of World War II in Europe. Troops from the Allied countries, who together fought the Nazis, marching in Red Square. French pilots, the 1st Battalion of the Welsh Regiment from Great Britain, US servicemen whose predecessors landed in Normandy in 1944, and the Guard of Honor of the Polish Army. But since then, a lot has changed. Crimea taken under Russian control in 2014, then the invasion of Ukraine in 2022, leading the West to impose severe sanctions on Russia. Relations between the former allies of World War II are at their lowest point in decades.
The celebration 2010 was the last one when the consensus about that war, the Second World War, was in place, that no one tried to seriously challenge the interpretation of that war.
Today, military units from 13 Russian allies, including China, Egypt, Vietnam, Myanmar and several former Soviet republics, are participating in the parade. Presidents of Belarus, China and Brazil, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas and many others are in the Russian capital. The route to Moscow for Serbian President Alexander Vučić and Slovakian Prime Minister Robert Fico was tricky, as the Baltic states and Poland closed their airspace to prevent them from coming to the parade. The Kremlin called the move absurd.
First of all, those who came, most of them at least, they are very courageous people, because for some of leaders it might create significant problems.
President Donald Trump unexpectedly declared May the 8th Victory Day in the US as well, claiming that America did, quote, more than any other country by far in winning the war. It's widely acknowledged that America's contribution was very important, but the Soviet Union bore the brunt of the fight against the Nazis, suffering colossal losses while crushing the army of Nazi Germany. 8 out of 10 German casualties in the war occurred on the Eastern Front.
The Second World War took the lives of tens of millions of people, citizens of many ages, many countries, many religions. In Russia and the former Soviet Union, almost every family has someone who was killed or went missing, who died of hunger during the siege, who was burned in the ovens of concentration camps. Those memories live on in the hearts and minds of today's generations, which is why these commemorations are so important. Yulia, Shapovalova, Al Jazeera, Moscow.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.